The algorithms that we ourselves like unwittingly programmed, quite frankly, rudimentary AIs, these algorithms that optimize for engagement, they already took control of information flows and what got prioritized and didn't even show up. And you could even argue that, Trump is president for the second time because Truth Social exists. And these are channels that the mainstream media still largely is not, I don't want to say ignoring, but it's not part of the mainstream conversation. So I would say we're not just in post-truth, we're post-institutionalized media.
But I think that there is all of this sort of hand-wringing and obsessiveness about generative AI. But to your point, there's this sort of like bigger, much longer term story that I think everybody or a lot of people in media miss just because of a lack of sort of literacy around what AI is, where it shows up, how it shows up. I mean, myself among those people. I have worked sort of adjacent to or in technology journalism for a very long time, but I am not sort of like an in the weeds AI expert, right? And given the fact that I am sort of tech adjacent, but many journalists are not, it's like you're not thinking about AI when you're thinking about programming the Facebook news feed for the publication that you oversee. And so I think there were these years and years and years where we talked about social media, we talked about big tech, we talked about how tech was sort of harnessing and taking over the journalism industry, but we weren't having a conversation about AI.
Yep.
When in fact we probably should have been and would have been smart to have had those conversations 10 or 15 or 20 years ago, because now, to your point again, like the damage has been done. Like we're well past the point of no return on what all of those algorithms did to sort of like the digital information landscape and the brands that would survive and that wouldn't survive.